I found out I was the other woman on my anniversary. The night started with a blindfold and the promise of a surprise, my boyfriend whispering that this night would change everything. He drove us out to a fancy rooftop restaurant, where champagne waited and the skyline sparkled. He kept glancing at his phone, nervous, but I brushed it off as excitement. When he excused himself to handle something special, I thought he was paying the bill or arranging a cake. 5 minutes later, a woman in a red dress stormed in, furious, dragging a violinist by the arm. She marched right up to my table, eyes locked on me like she already knew my face from nightmares. She hissed my boyfriend's name and demanded to know where he was, then slammed down a ring box, identical to the one he'd used for my necklace just hours earlier. My heart started pounding as she told the waiter she'd reserved the rooftop for an anniversary dinner. Right then, my boyfriend appeared, holding a bouquet so big it looked like he'd robbed a florist. His face drained of color when he saw us both, and for a second, he looked at me, then at her, like he was deciding which fire to put out first. The violinist started playing awkwardly, as if sheer romance could erase the mess. People were staring, phones out, and I caught my reflection in the window, equal parts rage and humiliation. He tried to stammer out some nonsense about miscommunication, but both of us cut him off, our voices overlapping in a storm of accusations and demands for the truth. The worst part was realizing I didn't even want him to pick me. I wanted to see him squirm, to feel the shame he'd made me swallow for months. As the other woman and I walked out together, shoulders brushing, I felt something crack and shift inside me, not just anger, but relief. I'd spent so long fighting for a love that was just a performance. Standing in the elevator, her mascara running and my hands shaking, I almost laughed at how close I'd come to believing it was real.